Your Starseed station is your promise to Earth, her people, and yourself. Do you know what yours is? Your station on Earth is your promise to serve Earth and her people, and in the unique way that only you can give it. Your service to others is your principal reason for being here at this time, and when you remember and live up to your promise, your service will drive you your whole life long. The Starseed station can be as loud and out there as global teacher, or as quiet and subtle as sharing light wherever you go. Not every Starseed station is grandiose, but all of our purpose is essentially the same. Station is not the same as mission. As we participate in the collective Starseed mission, our service is to actively assist Earth and her people to graduate into the higher worlds. Your station is the vehicle through which you give that service. For example, my station is to remind and assist other Starseeds in their awakening and becoming. I write, record, and publish articles and insights in that service. According to the dictionary, station is a place where people are positioned or sent for a specific purpose. You, Starseed, have been sent here to execute a specific purpose. Your simultaneously existing selves on the 7th and higher planes volunteered to send yourself as hologram back here to Earth in service. Your highly unique post on Earth is your station. Every Starseed has a post, a task, an indigenous service to offer. You must find what that is, so you can be sure you're offering it, fulfilling on your birthright and promise. The beautiful thing about being fully in your station is you enjoy happiness and contentment. Anytime we do what we feel driven to do, when we do what turns us on, what we love to do, we're happy. So long ago, before you ever descended into the human flesh body, you knew what your station throughout all lifetimes was. You wrote it into your script. Anything you do from the belly of your soul's remembrance becomes even greater than the initial thought. Remember it, and as you become a totally happy Starseed, your service will flourish and become even more. And even beyond happiness, when you fully embrace and live your station, you know freedom in its highest expression. Still, some Starseeds wander the world all the time wondering about what to offer the people here, but not ever getting to the core of it. In their heads and not their hearts, these Starseeds never get past go. These are the Starseeds who experience depression. They listen to their egos that live to paralyze them into fear of taking the first step. If you don't at least make a first step, you can't make all the succeeding ones. Then there are Starseeds who set unreasonable goals for themselves. Goals are really just our best guesses. You don't have to make your service a source of stress because you believe you must make giant leaps. All that you and your people back home expect are consistent and often small steps, each step leading to the next and the next. Some Starseeds put so many obstacles in their path, unconsciously yet on purpose. They slow themselves down so much they get stuck in inertia. You will see other Starseeds giving very obvious and elaborate service. Don't compare yourself to them. We each have a unique way of service that can't possibly be measured against any other. And anytime you compare yourself to another, you're in your head and it's destructive. I have a Starseed friend who's a gifted healer. We'll call her Kate. As she performs her service, she gets really tuned in. She helps people get through their troubles and challenges as she guides their energies back into balance. Kate's clients enjoy enormous well-being and are so lucky to have Kate in their lives. I've often thought to myself, wow, how fantastic it is she gets to offer such an intimate, hands-on service to others. Kate knows her station and she lives it. Think about it. After a year of service like that, sharing her gifts some 300 times, Kate's done wonders on the planet. But Kate looks at me through other eyes. She believes I'm doing better than she, and so doing, she begins to diminish her gifts. There should be no comparison in as holy a thing as a starseed station. Another starseed friend of mine really knows how to share love. She gives everyone the best hugs. She's such a light in the world and beacon of kindness and love, one embrace at a time. She spreads love all over the planet. Still, other starseeds fritter away their time and energy watching television, playing games, and basically chasing their tails. They have no clue about their station, and they'll never get any kind of clue as long as they focus on third-dimensional pastimes. They might have to return to their future homeworlds having not kept their promise. As long as certain starseeds stay grounded in misery, suffering, or pain, they make it truly difficult to discover their stations. If you can fully accept and embrace your station, all the things that used to provoke anger, hostility, depression, and pain in you will melt away. Destructive emotions will no longer reverberate throughout your life, and you'll begin stepping into the totality of your being. The name Starseed isn't a carte blanche seal of approval on the forehead. Just because you're a starseed doesn't mean you get it. You must earn everything. But if you can open yourself to meriting awareness, awakening, and becoming, your station will reveal itself to you and continue to increase others and you in the process. To you, the tuned-in, awake starseed, your station and complete acceptance of it are something of a given. It's as if you say, of course, this is who I am and what I do. It's what I came here to do. You know and feel it in the belly of your soul because you allowed yourself to know and feel it. And what's in front of you is quite pleasant. When you're in the state of this kind of grace, you enjoy a byproduct of your selfless service. You begin to have very real power to attract your desires into your life. In other words, you bring all kinds of abundance into your life. There may be times when people will come back at you for your service. I've been called the devil many times through the years. Sometimes, as you shine light on truth, your service will trigger and shake people to their core. If you perceive the backlash through your logical and spiritual mind, you'll feel rejected. At first, that's how I perceived it, and it's exactly the response they wanted from me, but I learned. Shift into your mystical mind and know you've accomplished your mission. You've stimulated your rejectors. You've stimulated into the thought that needs to occur in their minds. You may simply have planted a seed for future understanding, but that too is service. Be outrageous in your station if you feel to be. If you feel it, it's right. Your oversoul can perfectly guide you through. Your ego mind is the one that tells you, better say it this way, don't break the rules, don't offend anyone, be a chameleon. When you throw that chatter out and let your oversoul guide you, people will actually turn up the volume just to hear you. Most everyone loves authenticity. Take your station over the line if you feel to. Zoom past the mind that says, this will be judged. Yes, it will be judged, but it will stimulate. When you stimulate, you must give a little vinegar some of the time. It often is the only way to provoke a wake-up. You have two choices. You can offer bland and blah blah that no one feels to respond to, or you can offer truth, the truth of your being that manifests in many ways in service. Most people are hungry for the real thing, which excites them. Don't ever be a sterile starseed. If you know your station, keep at it. And if you put anything into anyone's face, let it be truth. Don't ever be a sterile starseed. Sterile and starseed don't go together. Sterile means you focus on getting the approval of others, and so you dilute your service, and now it's only half of what it could have been. Starseeds don't give half. We give 100% and then some. All the times I've ever been afraid to hit the publish or send button are the times when people have responded the most, without exception. This happens because you've allowed your omniscient oversoul to take charge and work through you to create your offering. Be your outrageous starseed self as you stand in your station. You're pretty darn outrageous on the 7th and higher planes, and this 3rd dimensional plane needs a shake-up. So how do you know what your station is? For some starseeds, our stations have always been clear to us. A lot depends on what you bring in with you from lifetimes past. There's also what we bring from simultaneous future existences, and then we all write our scripts differently and uniquely. I believe my station has been clear because I remembered my childhood visitations from benevolent extraterrestrials. In these visitations, the ETs frequently reminded me of the station I was slated to execute as an adult. People tell me I'm lucky to know and feel my station so deeply, but it isn't luck. Believe me, I've worked for it. If you don't know for sure what your station is, you've got some really fun work to do, because your people from the other side of the sun reminded you about all of it back when you were a child. They embedded codes within you for you to ignite now. Choose an awesome journey of discovery, or just forget about the whole thing. But if you choose to forget about it, you're a starseed in name only, because starseeds serve. Even the act of discovering your starseed station is an act of service to others. Connect with your soul and oversoul to tune in to what your station is. Keep your promise to Earth and her people. Keep your promise to yourself. And when you arrive at the outrageous, wild, or even subtle, compelling revelation, I say to you, that's it, go for it. Even if it isn't your station exactly, taking that first step will most definitely lead you to it. For more, please click on the link in my profile. It will lead you to a book I've written which can help you remember your childhood visitations from benevolent ETs.